Hello and welcome to the Diamond Tourney 2013 semifinals with Roslo and Tag Chosen. Roslo has definitely fought his way here, all the way to the semifinals, facing the likes of Lucian and BC Diep, before finally making it here to face Tag Chosen. And the map is Thawing Glaciers, and it looks like they've chosen cross spawns. The alternative will probably be playing across like this, or through the middle. But no, they'll be getting lots of expansions. Roslo going for a standard second air build. Their Tag Chosen going Seraphim will also be doing the standard second air build. We'll be reclaiming trees as well before expanding with those up from the engineers. But Roslo definitely going to go ahead and incorporate that Hydro into his build. That means he'll need less P-gens, so we'll only be going for 6 with the Hydro. So, interesting choice of factions on this map. We have Seraphim versus Cybrid. I think this is a fairly balanced map. It does have an inherent advantage to the Seraphim. Interesting, they've got mass wrecks. How many are there of those? One there, and quite a bit here. So grabbing those will be of some importance, as these players have to expand in tech. This is going to turn into a very late game spam tech 3, tech 4 fest very quickly, as these players are so far apart. On this 20 by 20 map, Roslo's Hydro will give him a lot of power early on. This would let him get very fast transport if that's what he wished, or bombers and antis, whatever you prefer. Tag Chosen is going to definitely do some raiding groups, but Lo doesn't care. He's like, yeah, I'm just NGs. And a very fast transport with all that power. Definitely affordable. Whereas Chosen will have to go with some inties and then get more power with the ACU because he's neglecting the Hydro. Not necessarily a worse thing. He always get the Hydro later. Plus this will give him enough air scouts to survey things, possibly spot the transport. Now loaded up with the full 6 engineers, moving out to the bottom right expansion. Actually, no, not at all. Moving out to grab mass wrecks. We'll be dropping an NG everywhere there's a mass wreck and then returning home. Not looking to grab map control, but rather grab mass. Chosen. Really no reclaim for him yet. He sent small groups out to gather the reclaim. But other than that, we're not seeing too much. And the land spam from below down this area. Definitely looking to control these 2 expansions. That looks like land. Badoop. And Tag Chosen will just barely spot the Tech 1 transport, shooting it down, though it does not have any engineers in it. Roslo, going ahead. Most of these factories are in NG production. He's got 5 NGs on power spam, using all the mass and reclaim in the world. This is just shooting up. He's spending all of it. How much teching is going on here? Surprisingly minimal amounts of teching. Mostly just building power to utilize it. Whereas Tag Chosen, he is going to not use much reclaim at all. Interesting. He put a map marker here. Didn't label it. Marks where the mass is. As Lo has gotten all his reclaim he needs, we'll be starting out the land spam. I can only imagine the APM and attention these players must have to even manage these maps. because you've got several bases going on, land spamming simultaneously, drops happening all the time, master structures to build, ACUs to upgrade. Might we see a comm drop? Can't tell if that's mass or texture. Looks like a texture. Drop's definitely being spotted by Tag Chosen. Yeah, allowed to show him reclaim his radar. Note the Tech 1A did not stop the transport. You need 2 Tech 1AAs if you want to stop a Tech 1 transport from flying overhead. Hunters will be put out of their misery, although not without doing some map control damage. A little bit behind on the map control, but he's got 10k reclaim. He does not care for map control. Map control is for mortals. And slow win. Maybe. Although the lack of reclaim for Tech Chosen's definitely a bit disturbing. Although he does have the map control to make it up, I'll give him that. Hunter is causing him problems, but those will be cleaned up eventually with enough radar coverage. And tanks. Both players putting factory spams in weird and uncertain locations. With multiple transports flying all over the map for Zillow. I was going to go as far as to put attack a Tech 1 mech in Chosen base. More NG drops coming out. Massive amounts of air factories. I assume this is effective in Diamond mod. This map control definitely in favor of Chosen. In terms of how much he's utilizing it, map control is actually quite even. Well, there's just none of these mechs have been taken by Zillow. Zillow makes up for it in the fact that he's got Tech 2 power. He has 5 Tech 2 mexes versus Chosen's no Tech 2 power and 2 Tech 2 mexes. That's mostly due to the fact that Zillow 14k reclaimed. That's 10,000 more, 11,000 more. Huge difference. Where's he getting at this point? Is the running even left? And land spam will be denied for Tag Chosen in this position. He's definitely having trouble. There is Tech 2 land in this spam position, and he's building a couple rhinos, which will be able to dispatch the Tech 1 with mild ease. Maybe. Diamond patch. Bomber's definitely controlling this area for Zillow, as he's starting in yet another Tech 1. Just a single factory to spam Mantis. Interesting, the Mantis symbol has been replaced by the tank symbol. Three bombers coming out. So we're looking to target mexes. Or double bomb the lead. We're seeing here so many bombers, Zillow with quite nice air control. Having multiple amounts of bombers. Tech 2 air now coming out from Zillow. Tech Chosen must be getting a little bit worried. He's losing to bombers and to tanks. He's getting... Well, there's a bit of dropping that Chosen can do. But the gunships have no mercy. These bombers with getting a large amount of kills can easily take out the Tech 1 forces in that area. At this point you have to start wondering about a viability of sniping Chosen. Chosen very exposed with the ACU, does not have the air control or the NT count. NT count is at 6, Zillow at 24. Slow completely has map air control at this point. Just so many bombers. So many bombers. Roslow. 32 bombers. That's enough to snipe a comm. Don't want to touch that. It's a dangerous amount of Tech 1 bombers. And just absolutely massive air control. So much stuff. An airfight over Tech Josen's flak will be a win for Roslow. Tech Josen attempting to out-tech Zlo at this point, but now Zlo with map control. That just won't be happening. Tech to flak, Tech to land. And everything just slowly falling apart for Josen as his efforts to get into the semifinals will be dispatched by the beauty that is Tech 1 bomber spam. And getting tons and tons of early reclaim. The victory here definitely comes down to the fact that Roslow definitely knew how to play this map, and Tech Josen just wasn't as experienced with it. As the forces move in, there's nothing really to fight them. They could go after the commander at this point. Tech 2 flag being spammed up by Josen. It's an emergency. He's getting all the flag he can. But I don't think it'll be enough. There's just so much stuff going on. Tech 1 flag can counter Tech 2 gunships, but the bombers, just mass bomber, will take out the Tech 2 flak, or the Tech 1 flak. And now the Tech 2 land is pushing in on Josen's location. Does he have overcharges? I don't even know if he bothered to get them on this map. He does. I chose it with lots of power. That's what? I don't even know. Factories give energy storage, maybe. And Tech Josen will go down in an 18-minute game versus Roslow. Worst game ever by me. Not quite sure. Took 3 air coming out from Roslow. Good job. I'm disappointed by your lack of strap bombers snipe. Anyway, not really, but I'm going to move on to game the other semi-final. So thank you for watching, and stay tuned.